Hello, hello. Hello, hello, Arthur. How are you?
Very well. Good afternoon, Andreas. Good to see you.
It's good morning in Europe, Arthur.
Oh,
It's afternoons after 12. So what a fantastic day. What a fantastic development to everyone. Welcome to this Zoom meeting and update on SuperOne. My name is Andreas Christensen. I am the founder of SuperOne. We are running 2 times a day updates and presentations of SuperOne, in addition to a lot of other stuff's happening. So we are extremely busy these days. As many of you know, we are opening early next week our new compensation plan. And we are experiencing tremendous momentum building up all over the world. And it's a pleasure to work with all these clever people that spend so much time and effort every day in creating this huge movement and the momentum. So we are building a brand that will be powering around the world and will be highly profitable. And once we get into the game with our game, it will also capture a lot of other people outside our family. So again, I am very grateful. A big thank to all of you. No one mentioned, no one forgotten. So there are great teams out there. Great thank you. Special thanks to you, Arthur, for hosting this together with me and moderating any questions. We will now enter through the presentation and we will answer any questions. I will add a lot of comments along the road. A lot of things are happening. What I can say, we get a lot of questions related to migration from the existing to the new system. Just stay relaxed. All of that is taken care of. All of that is coming. There have also been some questions about the Telegram bot that we tested over the past weeks. Some people have asked about that. It interfered a little bit with some of the affiliates, and we have stopped that bot and we have changed the name, but it will resurface very shortly. We have been working since early morning to integrate that with integration. That was the plan all the time. So this will be integrated into the system and will be a very, very nice tool for all of you to use to generate leads and to bring people in. So that bot is something we have developed over a long period of time. It is coming in 54 languages, like the whole platform, and it's very fast, and it contains sending options also. So we are able to distribute information with the specific data to you. So it's not like a channel, it's more like a CRM system in total on Telegram. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience this caused for some of you, but we have taken the point. We are resurfacing with that very shortly. So let's get into the real action and see how we move forward together. Let me share presentation and switch off my camera for God's sake, and then we are ready to roll. So this presentation is an update on our business, and we will, towards the end, of course, focus on how you can make money with us, because that's what we are enrolling these days. Again, my name is Andreas Christensen, the founder of SuperOne, and also the biggest shareholder in the company, and also the holding company, Mojo. So we have, over the past weeks, experienced tremendous growth, and this is really, really, really amazing to see how we are now in more than 100 countries, and we are basically all over the world. We have affiliates coming in, or networkers. We have even more than in this chart, which is 3-4 days old, and we also have people that have not disclosed their location. So this is a true global movement, and we are building a billion-dollar brand together. I'm pleased to give you a little update on the development. We have now deployed our final production servers that has been optimized over the past week, and we are now encountering 160 registrations per second. That's our max capacity at the moment, but we can scale infinitely. But that's the deployed, that's the operational solution today. We can scale to infinity, but That's what we have available today, and that makes us available to register 1 million members every hour. So we can place 160 people into the binary system every second, and it takes 1 hour to register 1 million. That's more than sufficient now. And when it comes to calculations, we are much faster. So, but this is a great achievement. So we optimized our backend. So this is really cool. And we are doing a lot of other stuff this week. We are bringing the whole power leg structure to your existing app, and that will create a lot of excitement, because many of you are on top of a very big power leg here, and we are now constructing that power leg that we are migrating into the binary system. We are constructing it within the existing application, and you will be able shortly to browse the whole power leg. That will come in the new design in the existing application. In addition to that, you will in the existing application be able to link your Facebook and your Telegram account. So that will taken care of. So you'll be able to link your Ether account to your Facebook account or your Telegram account. So when we open the new apps, when we open a new app in App Store, you download the app, you register with Facebook, and it will catch up your existing structure into the new app. So that's a very seamless system. It's very simple for you to use, very easy. And it also makes it possible for users to migrate over time, because we know that all users will not migrate at the same time. They will come over a little bit of time. And then you will be able to always connect your Facebook to your Ether in the existing system. That will remain, the existing system will remain available. It will be on a little bit different subdomain, like connect.super.one. So we are able to connect into the new system all the time, because we have, like I said, we have 10,000 users, and we will not manage to reach all of them in one go. So this is important to understand that we are taking care of you. For the existing users that have enrolled earlier, we are doing some nice upgrades, and we will, towards the end of this week, come with information directly to you in the appropriate channels. So it's all looking good, and it's all moving forward. I can also add that we are now 17 people on the technology team. We have increased, and we have, so including designer and video people, we are 17 people. In addition, we have all the networkers, all the people. So we are now also boosting on support, and we are boosting the marketing team to move forward. But everything cannot happen in one day. There is a lot of management to do, and there is only 24 hours a day, but we are expanding. So, but we are, like I said, the core team now on tech, developing these solutions is 17 people. It's quite a lot of people, and there is a lot of things happening, and we are working out of 3 different time zones in the world. So there is a lot of efforts being made to create this, and there will always be things to massage and do better. But I think my opinion is we're doing very good. The tests are really good, and we are now all excited to just get things out there and to continue improve all the time, because that's what we'll do. We will keep this workforce moving for us. This workforce will work for us going into the future. They are now really into this system, and they will continue and expand into further releasing the game, all the features. So please send suggestions for features to your upline, get it up to us, and we will be happy to accommodate any technical solution that could help you to do things better. So that's very good. So let's get rolling a little bit and look into what we are. What we are. We are a mobile gaming and technology company, period. That's where we're coming from. We are coming from the tech space, from venturing mobile services for more than 20 years. Personally, I'm a lifelong entrepreneur. I have been into mobile services since 2000. At that time, I ventured Nordic region's first mobile marketing company, which became a tremendous success, and we listed it in Norway. Now we are into the mobile thing with SuperOne, and we think the timing is optimal. It's really good. There are a couple of reasons for that. We have a very potent, big market out there. That's one thing. Everyone is using it. And the mobile speed on handsets and the connection speed is now 4G, moving towards 5G. So it's never been better to communicate with feature-rich and graphic-rich services like we do now. And the emergence of cryptocurrency have enabled us to do things we couldn't do even 3 years ago. So now the timing is much better. And we have used all our accumulated experience over these 2 decades, and we have created a really standout solution. This is the Ferrari of affiliate, and it's really good. And I'm really happy to show you this one. And like I said, look into the mobile lifestyle. Have you seen anyone without a smartphone today? They hardly exist. In the Western industrial developed world, everyone has more than one telephone, more than one. The penetration is 1.3 upwards, or maybe 2 in some countries. And then you see the more developing areas like Africa, they are catching up. They are coming into the mobile space, and the whole world is connected through their smartphones. And in this world of 7.5 billion people, there are 2 billion millennials. That's the people between 20 and 40. They are forming the most sought after consumer segment in the world. They are spending most money. They are into the most interesting part of their life. They are into what we call their prime spending years. So that's why we enter into these people or this group, because they are very sought after for their brands. And we work in a global market which is north of $300 billion. It's really crazy numbers. You can't even imagine, coming from a country like Norway. This is so huge, we can't even imagine the numbers. We work both in the advertising section of the mobile market and the gaming. We provide gamified advertising that will bring the engagement towards brands to a whole new ultimate level. In the gaming, we are carving out an interest-based niche, which we will be the benchmark. We will be alone in that segment, at least for a while. We will lead that segment. So that's really important for us. The market is huge. People go to bed with their phone. They wake up with their phones. They look at their phones 300 times a day. So this is crazy. And the access to people's mind is so apparent and so close. So our solution with real-time payment and the notifications and all the stuff we have tested and done and what we're doing is creating an addiction. I'm sorry to say, we are creating a positive addiction. Addiction is not negative here. So people will be the best marketeers. The virality of this project is tremendous. There is nothing like sitting together with friends and you receive these messages. So let's move on and see what we are. We are attracting the millennials. Like I said, there are 3 subgroups of millennials we are initially attracting, because they are highly sought after for the advertising brands. First of all, we have the socials. Those people show off in social media. They are bloggers, they are on Instagram, they show off their shopping thing, their cosmetics, they do all kind of thing. Fashionistas, that's a very sought after brand. I also dubbed them the Kardashians, and there is a reason why Kylie Jenner have this fantastic cosmetic brand, and she's become the youngest billionaire, self-made billionaire in the world, and is getting $1 million to post on Instagram. So that's a very cash-rich group, very attractive. Then you have the streams, which is the urban people born out of Bronx in New York, rooted in the rap and hip-hop culture. You have this passion for gaming, music, and movies, gadget, all kind of expensive stuff. They fancy the sneakers to thousands of dollars. It's a very powerful group that have a greater influence than just the urban areas. Then you have the sport people, which are loyal supporters in billions and billions all over the world. And we're going to concentrate a little bit on that today, because it's a very reachable, tangible group to start making money. for obvious reasons. So let's look at the game. Our game at the core is very, very delightful, very simple, but it's very powerful. We have a picture-driven game. It's a picture-driven game about your interest. You can play this game with different type of categories. Here we see an example with Rihanna, and this is maybe a pop game where you should answer questions. It seems very simple to answer if this is Rihanna. Here we could have a different question like, when was she born? Or you could say like 1984, in example, is that her birth date? So there is much more advanced questions to this. We have 3 different level of difficulties on the platform, but we are catering the interest of people, and we are doing it in a visual gameplay, which is the same as done with the multi-billion-dollar companies Instagram, Snapchat, and Tinder. We are using visual interface, visual game, visual mechanics. So if you think this is Rihanna, you can swipe right and you will have a right answer. If you swipe left, you're wrong. This seems very simple, and it is very simple. Everyone understands this. But beneath the surface, we have very advanced and sophisticated algorithms that are so powerful. We create tournaments, we create battle games, we create couple games or playmate games. We do a lot of things. Combined with advanced intelligence and ELO ranking, we are leading in this space. This is something we have invested millions of dollars on years in development. So this is really, really strong proposition. And we have dubbed this the ultimate game. And you can swipe yourself to amazing prices. So we are the only game in the world with this solution. You can swipe yourself to amazing prices. We will have prices ranging from cash prices to travel prices, like a trip to Maldives. You can win maybe a MacBook if you want that. So we have all kind of different stuff coming here. The brands can also use their goods to actually have prizes. You can have BMW, so you can win a car, and then you can create tournaments for that. So this is truly unique in the market. And again, we have invested, we tested it, we had it live with the Norwegian, the biggest newspaper in Norway, with 1.5 million readers. We had that, and we tested it. We had more than 1 million gameplay, and it was a very, very good results. However, we took it off the charts because we had it under a different brand, and we wanted to improve the whole proposition a little bit. So now we're rolling back into the market under the SuperOne brand. We are doing it with a lot of power and with a lot of fuel in the tank to really boost it, and we're building this unprecedented crowd in front of it. We are catering people's interest, and we have a content library already developed and invested in that cater a lot of different interests, ranging from music to movies, to geography, to football, technology. We cover it all. So let's have a look on the sport. There are billions of sports fans all over the world. It's crazy. It's everyone is somehow engaged into sport, and the biggest football clubs really lead the way with hundreds of millions of supporters. When you look into clubs like Manchester United, Liverpool, and Barcelona, FC Barcelona, you're looking at institutions in their areas, not only in their areas, but on a global scale. There are country fans, groups, whatever, they are engaging in a really profound level, and they know a lot about their players, about the clubs, about the history. So there's a huge engagement. There is also this ligas taking place. You have Premier League, Champions League, and you have like the great Bundesliga in Germany, highly engaging. You have Asian Cup. There is a tremendous engagement among people. They have a lot of interest for this, and we will cater, we will capitalize on that interest, and we will move into this market. In addition to football, we have, of course, cricket in India, and we have the American sports, which represented here by Super Bowl, Tom Brady. You have NBA, and we have other tennis, 1 billion people around the world, and you have the fastest sport, UFC. This is just examples of how we can enter into the sport. We are not locked into any sport. We are not locked into any solution at all, because we just need a picture and we can create these different. So many people ask me, Andreas, how many games you have? And I say we have one game, and they say a little bit disappointed. I say I have one game with 1,000 variations. So then they become curious, because we have a platform here. We can do what we want. It's just about, we need to cater the big interest groups. We don't want to have a game about stamps from ancient history. We create something that people can answer, and where there is commercial activity. We are attracting the brand. We are a commercial thing. This would be like if Netflix only had black and white movies from before the Second World War, you wouldn't love to look at it. So that's what we're doing. We are creating stuff that people like. So we are the Netflix of gaming. We have different type of games. So Netflix has one channel, and it's really cool. They have different type of movies. So we are the Netflix of gaming, and we are able to cater different interests and different needs. That's what we are. So we control the channel and the platform, and that's where the future power is. We can expand into whatever we want. That's very important to understand. So how do we get into the market? We have connected the platform to all the social different media. Here you see from Messenger, where you can share and invite people. And many people ask me, what do I gonna do with all the game credits that I get during this pre-launch? Well, you're gonna save them, because when we start rolling out the game, you'll be able to invite people using the game credits, and you will invite them for free to play to win prizes. Here we see an example of $1 million games in Manchester United, Super Bowl and cricket. And the cool thing is that we can actually bundle these different games together, and there's a lot of stuff we can do. So you will be able to invite people and give them free credits. They will love you. They will love you. And what happened when they get run out of credits? They will buy more credits. And what happened then? You will, as their referral and affiliate, you will start earning money from their purchases. And then they will use the service a lot. And you will also earn from the advertising connected to them, and you will earn from service fees that's coming. So let's look how this is working. We have a lawful game. We are not gambling. We are based on skill. So we are not gambling, very important. So we are legal in all jurisdictions in the world. We have a lot of lawful content that we license from the biggest picture agencies in the world, like Getty Images, Avalon, etc. So we are legal in our operation. And we're solving problems. In the mobile gaming industry, there is a big problem. It's called advertising. Many of the publishers are dependent on advertising to monetize, to make money. And we will also make a lot of money from advertising, but we do it differently. Normally, this will be interrupting the whole gaming experience. If you play Candy Crush, it pops up a promotion for something stupid. You don't want that. So we have natively integrated the whole experience with the brand into the gaming experience. So you see here, you will not feel bad about Hard Rock, because they're offering you a trip to the Maldives, and you can play to win that. So when your mind is dreaming and transcending yourself into onto the beautiful beach, or into the beautiful crystal clear waters, you feel good. You feel good about this. You feel that they give you something. And then you will have a positive feeling, sentiment about the brand, and that leads the brand to pay higher advertising dollars, and that will return to bigger profit for you as affiliates and stakeholders on this platform. So it's a really great proposition. And then we have the purple nuggets. These are our advantage assets that you can buy. You can look on this like the same as the sword in World of Warcraft. You will get an advantage when you get to a game. In example, if you get a question about Rihanna and you hold this Rihanna asset or card, the nugget, you will get a free pass. So if you are 10 people playing in a tournament and you get a free pass, you will only have to answer 9 questions to give you an advantage. That's one thing. And we have all the Wikipedia about it. All the information about Rihanna that we are using on the platform, you'll be able to find in our nuggets. So you're able to teach yourself and you can browse it. That will create a lot of page views and keep you engaged into the platform. These nuggets, you can buy them or you can win them. If you buy them, it creates, of course, affiliate revenue all the time. If you win them, it creates a lot of competition, and it creates retention, and it creates advertising dollars coming back to you as affiliate. So this is all to help and mutually benefit the player and you and the platform. So the social component of gaming is very, very important. People like to meet people. That's one of the main reasons for gaming. We have a true, really, really bonding solution where people can meet each other based on interest. They can search for like-minded people. So if Victor here is really, really good at capitals around the world, he can search for, if you want to search for a girl, he can search for girls that is really good in capitals, and he can meet Emily, and they can team up, and they can play as a team, as a playmate, and then they can play a tournament together. And if they win, they might go on a trip together, a cruise in the Caribs, or a weekend in Paris. So all this is on the platform, is tied into the gaming experience, and it will create unprecedented retention rate. People will come back for more, and people really catering the strongest feeling in people's mind, which is love, and we are picking their brains for love. So they will come back for more, to search for more people to play with. This is also very usable for existing pairs, couples, whatever. They will try to win together, to win a trip together. So it's very truthfully bonding, very strong feature that will drive a lot of revenue because of the retention it creates. So we are have now talked about the entertainment. Now we're going to talk about the enterprise. Our platform is very usable. We can use it easily into the enterprise section and create games like this example for the BMW in UK. Here they can create competition that create really bonding in the brand strength internally. At the same time, we can do university into the education sector, universities, schools, etc. And not to forget the money side. We have a strategy similar to Apple, that we want to control the payment gateway on the platform. So we are establishing money-based services like exchange will come first. Then we will have banking and credit card or card services coming in. We will control this on the platform, meaning we are the gatekeepers to a lot of users with a lot of information. We hold the data about the users. We have the knowledge. We have the intelligence. It's called neural intelligence, and we have what we call cognitive intelligence. We know what you know, and that we will pair with your money, so we are very strong for other third-party brands to come in and do their offerings. I'm not going to spend more time. Very important, very important. So look at how we're going to make money. First of all, this comes in order of appearance. We will make money from game credits. That's why we focus on sports, because there is a lot of sports betting, a lot of propensity to spend money in the sports arena. You have people buying merchandises, they go to tickets, matches, all this kind of thing. That's why we focus on the sport. It's very simple. We expect 10% of the users to convert into paying users. And that means it seems little, but if you have 100 million players and 10 million start paying you maybe 10 or 20 or $25 every month, it's gonna sum up to a lot of money and a lot of profit. So only at 1 million players at $25, we will make approximately $10 million every month. And that brings us to the tune of becoming a $1 billion brand. That's important. So when we're fusing the advertising, the partners will pay a lot. So we will have much higher advertising coming into our per interaction coming into our platform because of the nice integration. We are very picky about which brands will be able to be here. They have to relate and resonate with our games. So here we can do things with, in example, Hard Rock. And Hard Rock is a very unique brand. They have both. They have they have a music DNA in Hard Rock. They're coming from the rock world, but they have resorts and restaurants all over the world in 273 places actually. So that's a very, very great brand to work with. There are many others we will explain to you, so or move forward on. So then we have the service fee. This is very important. Like I say, creating, like Apple, the App Store, create the gateway into people's money is really important, and control that gateway together with the user intelligence, create a very strong value. So normal companies like Snapshot, they are valued at about $100 per user, while new banking services like Revolut, Virex, etc., Nubank, they are valued at $1,000. So there's a 10 times higher valuation in the market for these financial companies, and that's why we want to go there. We want to create that over and above value for you as token holders, and for the company, and for everyone on the platform. So this is very important, moving on that. And the deregulation of the banking sector is really making this possible. We are talking to some of the biggest suppliers of white labeling solutions. We will control this space. Inside our platform, we will have this. So our tech team has previously worked with ING Bank in Holland, so they have a lot of experience into banking technology. So here we are, and we are less than a week away from opening our main solution, our new binary and affiliate model, and also our apps in the App Store. So when we get to those apps, you will be able to register with Facebook only. Like I said in the introduction, Facebook and Telegram will be the first out of the gate. And you will register with Facebook, and you will then be given automatically an Ether account and a Ripple account. We're using those two currencies, Ether for your tokens, and we're using Ripple for settlement. It's the world's fastest cryptocurrency and the world's third largest cryptocurrency. All this opening next week in the app stores. So this is really, really sexy. This is something never been done before, and it enables us to mass adoption of the crypto all over the world. This will be truly unique. So let's tune and talk about how you can make money with us, because that's why we're all here. We are taking a pole position in this race, this Formula One race, and you're part of it. You will be in the forefront of the whole affiliate and networking industry. We are leading the whole industry in the right direction with transparency, speed, and immediate real-time settlement. We are second to none. We are leading the industry, and you can take a seat on that. So the way we do this now, we have a new compensation model that kicks in next week. That's based on coding, binary, and matching. That coding is the fast bonus that comes immediately. Binary works a little bit longer time, medium term, and matching is the, I won't say long term. This is actually fast, medium term, these things. So, but they work together. And they are really strong, and they are created by two masterminds in the affiliate world, our master distributor Ingo Mebus and the master architect here, John Clench, both with tremendous experience in creating compensation models and in marketing and sales. So very, very good work. They teamed up with us, and we have been lucky working with them. And we also have a lot of experience into the technology. So we have created this in real time together with them. Here we are looking at the direct coding. It gives you 5% on all your direct referral, which gives you a great start to start earning money on the platform. Once you buy a package and you got 3 people into that package tier, you will earn what we call downline coding. Then you will get 10% extra from the fourth referral. So if you have a $500 package, you get 3 people in, you will earn $75. That's a lot of money. It's actually very good, but it doesn't stop there. The downline coding is really, really what you should learn yourself about. You should be teach, because once your fourth referral start recruiting downwards, like number D here, get the first 3, you get 10% on the first 3 to infinity. This is so powerful. So the way we can do that from a mathematical point of view is that we don't pay you on the first 3. At the same time, we don't pay D on the first 3, and it will bring home massive, massive profit to you all the way to infinity. It goes to infinity vertically, and it goes to infinity horizontally for each and every downline you have. So this is your fast money machine. And now we can have a little bit look on how it's working with a video. You get the first 3, then you get number 4, and then number 4 starts building its downline. And every 3 that comes in, the numbers turns into dollars being pumped up to your wallet. And this just keeps developing and developing. So it's scaling here beautifully, horizontally scaling. That was number 4. Number 5 phases in, and you get all this. You keep the numbers, keep pumping in, and then you scale to number 6. We could scale here to infinity, but we're going to stop here at number 6. And then we're going to show you what magnificently that happened. It scales also vertically. So when you zoom out now, you see all these numbers keep pumping coding bonus directly to your wallet. This is so powerful. This is what you should do with SuperOne. If you do this, the rest will follow automatically. So do the coding, make sure you get in a $500 package we recommend, get 3 people and you will experience this. That's what happened. So now we're gonna release today, we are releasing coding calculator. This is already designed. It's actually just me to approve the final thing. I'm doing some control on the algorithms behind. But this will be published today, like I said already. So it will come out and you will be able to play around with the coding bonus. And this is a real example. So if you have a $500 package, you get 6 direct referrals. Remember, you don't get anything on the first 3, and it all works down to 7 levels. You will earn $163,950 being paid directly to you. And this happens in real time for every package purchase. So this is a great tool to show you the power. And we are also adding a token calculator. Many people have asked me about how much will the token be worth. So we created a very realistic calculator where you can choose in drop-down menus how many million players we're going to have. You can choose our how much they will spend every year. We are putting that into context. You will see a lot of examples in the drop-down like Facebook, Snapchat, other gaming companies. And you will be able to, of course, to select your number of tokens. And you will be able to also select what kind of pricing we put on it. That's to determine the value. So you all have that. So you can play around with the numbers. And I have one big warning. Be careful with the coding calculator because it's addictive. It is addictive. The numbers are very, very appealing. And be a little bit realistic. Don't bring it to the 100 and the 15 level because then you get insane numbers. That's not reality. So you have to use a little bit sanity here. And maybe you should multiply the number with maybe how many % you think really gonna do that. But we have created a tool. You can drag it to the max. We did that on purpose so you see the power of this. But again, be careful. So the binary is a classic binary with a power leg and a pay leg, and you are paid on all what you balance in the pay leg, and you paid 10% in real time. We are the world's first real-time paying binary, and you are paid 100% on every dollar, so there is no business volume or anything. We also have 2 holding tank features that's optional that you can use to place and engage people. So this drives home massive volumes. And we are putting together probably the biggest pay leg in affiliate networking history. We will start with a power leg of 10,000 people. It's really cool. So you will be on top of that. And the top leaders have committed to work only on the top in the very beginning. So we'll see how this works out. It will be very powerful. We have 7 director ranks on the platform, ranging from director 10K to a legend, where you can earn up to $250,000 in binary commission every week. That's a lot, $250,000. So you can. This is a career path, and John has created this very, very wisely. So you're able to work with us. As you learn and develop, you will be advanced into the program, and you will make more and more money. So we have 2 types of matching on the platform. We have the direct matching that gives you 30% on all your direct referrals. That means if you bring in a director and he becomes 100K and you bring him in directly, you will earn 10%, no, 30%. You will earn 30,000 every week on his commissions, on his bonus. That's really cool. And then we have the downline. The downline matching is something truly unique for us. We are compressing from one director rank to another director rank. That's what we call a generation. So we have a compressed generational matching. That means that all the small fishes in between that don't have any rank, you will also earn from them, but they will not be calculating your range. So this gives you what I always call a very, very deep sea fishing line. So you're able to bring home matching from the biggest whales in your downline, and you're catching all the small fishes in between also. This is huge, it is powerful, it is unique, and I will show you now how the binary and the matching is working together. Here we see the binary. You are invited to be on top here. A lot of people coming in these days because next week is too late. If you come in next week, you will be all the way down on the left side in the power leg. You're coming in after we open, it's too late. Now you can get in on the top. Only paid positions are placed on the top, and you can concentrate from next week working your pay leg, and you will developing a strong pay leg that will be pushing money all the time because you are enjoying a huge volume in the power leg, and the side channels will deliver matching directly to you as you move forward. That's the binary. And then let's look on the powerful matching. It starts with 30% direct matching, and then you have 10% for each generation downwards, and you have 10% of course on all the small fishes in between. They are all pumping rewards up to your account, all happen in real time in Ripple within 2 seconds. And that brings me to the next subject. We are using Ripple. We pay you within 2 seconds. We are the fastest paying affiliate platform in the world. We are second to none. We are leading the industry with using this. Look at the Ripple coin. It takes from I push, it takes bang. 2 seconds it takes to pay you. And that's why we calculate your commission in single-digit milliseconds on the platform, and we pay it to your wallet. You can insert your own wallet, so you get it in your wallet, and it says pling in your telephone. So this is the fastest paying platform in the world, all transparent using blockchain technology. You will be able to see everything in a public ledger on the RippleNet. Our servers are part of the RippleNet, and we are there together with the biggest banks like Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. We have a capacity of 20,000 transactions per second. So we believe we are well off. We can increase that too. So we have high capacity. We are fast. We are leading. Again, we are leading in the world. We are the Ferrari of affiliate marketing. So that's the triple magic. That's the combination of the coding, binary, and matching. And now you're probably thinking, this is going to go crazy. This will pay out way too much, and we will all lose money. We have taken great protective measures. First of all, our master architect, John Clench, has created a lot of features inside this model that will keep them balancing in a very good way for you and for the company. And we have an overall cap of 75%. So it's much better to earn greatly from 75% in a decade or 10 years than to earn much more from a model that will crash after maybe a month or two. So that's how we protect the company, and that's how we protect you and the long-term mission and vision of this company, the long-term strategy. Together, we are going to take a huge market. We need to be on sound and healthy financial principles. This is so cool. Let's have a look on how it can develop. This is just an example from Vietnam. We were here a year ago, and we were so amazed by all the people. And I said to Stian, our partner, wow, what if every little helmet had a dollar value? And that's what's going to happen. It's going to happen all over the world. People will join because we are a movement that will start plinging in real time. So the question is, do you want to be upline, or downline? I think I know the answer to that. And a lot of people have taken the right choice. They're boarding on the platform, they're getting themselves a paid package, and we're moving in. And the deal we have for you now is a massive 50% bonus that applies until and including April 26th, which is on Sunday. Next week, we are rolling out our new platform starting on April 27, and there will be no bonus going forward. As we don't need, we have a great platform. We are also deploying our advanced blockchain algorithms, so we will not be able to do what we do now. So this is the value proposition. We have two smaller packages for you during pre-launch with 50% bonus. That's the $100 package, gives you on top of the binary. And we have the $500 package, which also include the $100 package. So the $500 is the value pack of these two. It gives you super value. And we are also throwing in a $10,000 value of priority trading on the $500 package. That means when we open the exchange, you will have priority to trade $10,000 worth of tokens before anyone else on the platform is available. The company is setting aside money for this trade. Many have asked me about this. So we have a liquidity reserve. So basically it will be a reimbursement scheme where you're able to sell it to the company. And then we will flip it around and sell it to new people coming to the platform. Because at that point in time, we will have huge growth and maybe you want to cash in some of your profit. So we are not stopping there. We have the Super Launch 1000, which is $1,000, which is a great value pack also. It contains the two smaller packages and the $1,000 package. And what is very important here is that the coding bonus in these packages is paid on the opening when we open now. It's paid. So if you buy the $500 package, you should bring in 3 people so you are eligible for coding. Then you will earn from the very opening day coding in both the $100 package tier and the 500. And the same applies to 1000. You will earn in all 3 segments. If you move to the biggest package we have, which is also, of course, a super value package for those of you who can afford it, you will get all the 4 packages bundled into one package, and you're saving $1,600. So you get a tremendous value there, and you're getting a whopping $50,000 of priority trading. That means you will be able to sell up to 50,000 worth of tokens during the priority reimbursement scheme. So these packages are all available now. You can buy as many as you want. They are available in our back office. There is a little bit more to it. We have been receiving demand from larger investors, networkers. They wanted in on the director packages that we were not supposed to open before we launch. Now we have opened them in a limited availability. So there are $5,000 package, there are 10,000, 25,000, and 50,000 available. These packages have a very special function at this point in time until we open. They contain all the lower packages. So if you buy the $5,000 package, you get the 100, 500, 1,000, 2,500, and the 5,000, and you get coding on all of them. So there is a tremendous value in these packages, and they all go up to the biggest package. There are only limited availability on this because we really don't want to sell too much of this because the value is so high, and this is for the real shakers and movers. And if you can afford and go into this, you should really look seriously into it. Talk to your upline. These are also available now in the back office. They are available to purchase on the platform. So finally, we have our Superstar program. That's where passion, performance, and profit meets each other in ebony and symphony and harmony. So this is really important. You need to have passion for what you're doing. You need to believe in our product. If you believe strongly in what you're doing, you perform well. And if you perform well, it will turn out to profit. Don't think about the profit. Think about the concept you are here. We are on a movement in building $1 billion brand together. Once you understand the power of this game and the platform, you will perform, and your performance will lead you to profit, and we will pay you well. And we want you to get a triple. We want you to have $500 package, and we want you to bring in 3 more people with the same package. We call it a triple, and there is a reason for it. When you get that, you get insane growth on the platform, what we call hyperbolic growth. And therefore, we have created 1,000 exclusive founder seats, and still availability here. And you will then be treated very well. Once you get this status, you will receive preferential treatment. You will receive a unique clothing line that we will release to you. You will receive the most important thing, which is personal coaching and training by our master distributor, Ingo Mebus, and our master architect, John Clench. John will hold private session with you and your teams to teach you how to go from 1 triple to a triple, how you get this duplication in your downline. We will teach you, we will tell you the tricks, and we will nurture you. That's our commitment to you. You first show that you can bring in 3 people at the same level as you, then we are committed to you for lifetime here, and we will do everything in our power to make you succeed. That's how we work together as a team, and we are a family, we are a movement in building a billion-dollar brand, and that's why this is important. So get into action, secure yourself one of the founder seats. It's very, very profitable going forward. So the pre-launch now is very simple. Get in the game and secure your position at the top of the binary. Make sure you are there with 50% bonus. You can find this presentation at SOLink/affiliate, and you can also see how to join the platform. Some people deal a little bit with Trust Wallet, etc. In a week, that's history. Go to SOLink/join and download that presentation. We have Zoom calls every day at 12 and 22. Register at zoom.super.one. That's what we say. We are available for questions. My final message is very simple. Let's build a billion-dollar brand together. Together, we are creating a movement, and we are moving fast around the world. And I'm so pleased to provide you the future today, the future in form of the fastest affiliate platform in the world, with the coolest gaming and commercial platform, all natively built in together to create the most profitable solution out there. We have invested millions of dollars, years of time. Now it's time to kill. I always say it's kill time. It's a little bit strong, but let's build this billion-dollar brand together and move forward. Now we can turn to any questions. Arthur?
Yes, Andreas, we've got 5 questions for...
Wow, so people are engaged. 5 questions, that's magnificent.
The engagement has been, yes, it's been
pretty
intense.
That's cool. Yeah, get the questions. Let's get some questions here now.
So Johnny, he knows the system pretty well now, and he's asking some very good questions from Philippines. He's asking about the gaming credits, whether they are also on the blockchain.
Yes, they will. They haven't been issued yet. They will be issued to you using actually a security token contract. So we will do all that once we open now the new platform, and then we will reissue the tokens and the game credits all coming into your different accounts. There is so much work. So we took away a little bit pieces. So not everything is coming in the same minute here. There is we are very accurate in what we do. So there's a quality control, ISO certified, a lot of things happening. So that will come. It will come on blockchain, and it will come a lot related to it. Trust me, it will be a lot of things related to that. Super.
And now Leon from Philippines, he's asking how exactly we are going to be going through the authentication for the exchange, the KYC process, because it's very difficult to go through that in certain jurisdictions, like in Philippines, for example.
We will. I mean, that's not finally decided. There are certain legal requirements. We will get back to that. We will make sure everyone is being registered. The main thing is that we have the know your customer thing, where I mean we have different ways of doing that, and it will be systems that work. So we have, I mean, you have to have either a ID or a passport in any of the legal jurisdictions in the world, basically. So I don't see that as a big problem, and we will accommodate that, and we will have teams locally helping people. We work with some of the biggest brands in authentication, so that's not a big issue.
Super. And now, good question to do with the binary. Once the binary launches on Monday, will the volume be carried over, or the volume will be reset?
You mean the volume now that we have now?
The sales that we have, yes.
Yeah, that will be carried over. So that's okay.
Or we will?
Yeah, we will. Let me not say anything wrong now. We are building now. It will start. It will start. There is no binary volume at the moment. So we will, let me revert on that. I need to confer a little bit with John. I don't want to say anything wrong, but yeah, let me revert on that in the evening. How
yes,
we do
perfect.
that. We are in the middle of that migration protocol, and trust me, it's a massive thing now.
So another question that's is coming up quite a lot now, when we are getting this from our teams, from our leaders. Will the presentation be available in PPTX so that it's an editable version so that leaders can also translate to their languages?
The whole website will come in all languages. So we are doing it a little bit differently. We will not use PowerPoint. I hate PowerPoint. It's so 2019. What we're doing, we are creating a web page that consists of 4 different sections. It will be the game, which will contain everything about our business. It will be the money that contains everything about the business model and the affiliate model. It will contain the brand, which contains about who we are, where we're going, our offices, team, and stuff like that. It will contain what we call the paper, which is the white paper thing. All these sections comes in 54 languages, translated on the fly. So we believe that the money section will caretake all the presentations. We will make available assets for Keynote and PowerPoint, but we will not translate a lot of PowerPoint into all these languages. So we think it's very old style doing that. We want to use the technology to do it more dynamically. That's what we're doing. So these pages will contain interactive charts, interactive videos. You can play like the videos I show now in the presentation will be on the website. You'll be able to play and understand everything. So our goal is that these web pages, they will be available on desktop and on mobile with the same content. Our goal is that you should actually point them to the website where we have the most updated information in every language. That's the goal. So I understand the need for these type of presentations. We are ourselves using Keynote from Apple. We did one exception yesterday and exported it to PowerPoint and sent it to an affiliate. I hope it goes well. They are Swedish, and you know, in techno we have what we call a Swedish switch. You know what that is? To take out the electricity and put it back again, and then everything starts to work. So no, just a joke about our neighbor country. We will release information. Yes, we will have material. We will have a resource library where you can dip into all the pictures we are using, and we will also have guidelines coming. We are a little bit behind on that. I see a lot of people do different things around on social media. Of course, we are not, it's our fault. We're a little bit delayed with it. So we are not happy with everything, but that's the way it is. We endorse all engagement, and we will provide you as much as possible. But our designers are very concentrating on the website and the internal stuff before we can accommodate. So this is same as I said, our tech team is available to our community going forward. Once we have launched and we're kind of ready, we can do more tailored services. We can also accommodate presentations. And I mean, we are a company with a lot of stakeholders. So I really love to have feedback on what we can do better. We can always improve, and we will take that feedback. And we maybe there is someone who's really good at presenting. And I can say now, if somebody feel they want to work more actively with SuperOne, contact us. And you can come in and we can have people. But we really want resourceful people to come up to us and say, okay, I'm really good at that, or I'm really good at that. It's not only about bringing in people, it's about getting the whole product and the platform better. So if somebody has competences in social media marketing, in funnel marketing, in mobile marketing, in any sense, in gaming, in taking pictures, in Photoshop, I mean, we would like to work with more people, and we can bring them up to our management teams, and we can utilize the power of the crowd. I mean, we are here like a family doing this. This is a movement, and we really like engagement. So they are all welcome. We are very difficult to work with. I say that we are very difficult, and that's because we always strive to do the best, and we always move forward. So,
that's
but
a very last question now to do with, because we have people who purchase, like they have 2 or 3 accounts. They say that they are from family, for young family members. They ask whether that's even allowed to have multiple per person.
There is possible to have multiple accounts connected to one, in example, a Facebook account. You can do that. But when we move forward and people have accounts on their dogs and everything, it will be difficult to have KYC on your dog. So the thing is, like, people should think a little bit and make one strong presence. And you can create multiple positions today because you have multiple Ether addresses. Once you move forward, you can connect multiple Ether addresses to one Facebook account. You can do that. So you can have multiple business centers. Yes, you can do. And it will be more and more features coming related to this as we grow. But in the very beginning, we want everyone to basically have one center, and then we can open for more. We don't want too much strategic positioning in the very beginning because it just hampered the growth. We want as many people to coming in, have a great time, and then we can open for multiple business centers, etc., etc. There's tons of way. Like I said, our whole tech team will be working for the community now going forward in creating better and better stuff. So I think that answered the questions. We get a lot of these details about migration and what happened if that, and I lost that, and I lost that. We cannot retrieve your private key. We cannot retrieve anything. We have to be a little bit brutal in some senses. It is not because we don't want to help, because we can't. And we also have to take care of all the other users now and move swiftly forward. There is a huge process. There are many, many ropes to tie together for this migration to be smooth. We are doing test migration today. We are creating, like I said, the power leg, and you will be amazed to see your position there. And probably there will be a lot of questions related to that. So let's do that. Let's us do a lot of work. We will accommodate you with information. We know what you need, and we appreciate all the engagement. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's all. That's all.
We actually have 14 other questions, but guys, please just attend another session. This session, otherwise this webinar is going to be a little bit too long, but yes.
Yeah, I think we should cut it off now. There is a busy day for all of us. We have more than an hour. I think we should do, what you can do is to collect all the questions into a Q&A, and we can release a written Q&A, because there is a lot of questions. There's always be a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions related to the existing platform. And I don't feel we should spend too much time on something that has a ticking, has a timer on it. We are moving away from that platform very quickly. And then many of these questions will be answered or it's not relevant for the new platform. There is a lot of information we need to do and release, and we will do that as we move forward. But like I said many times, bear with us. We are a young company. We are working our best efforts every day now to make things happening. We are at the same time scaling our organization. So we need knowledge transfer from me and from others into new teams, and that take a little bit of effort. It is not so easy as it seems in talking about it, but we are doing very well, and we are moving, and what we are doing, I always say, we are moving confidently forward. So no problems so far. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for engagement. Thank you for hosting, Arthur. We are back at 10 o'clock tonight. Have a great day. Get a lot of people in, It's really starting well off today. Yesterday was a really good day. We are breaking records and you're smiling to the camera, so it's going good. Thank you, all of you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody. Let's get in the game.